Hello, everybody. Robert Rose here with the news. It's what's new, but more importantly, it's what's important in the news. It's 3 minutes of news that you need to lead in content marketing. And for more best practices, you can always go to contentmarketinginstitute.com. Well, there's only one item in the news this week, and it's all about what are you listening to? That's right, Edison Research, the remarkable research company, recently released their 2022 Infinite Dial Report. Every year, Edison has produced the longest-running study of consumer media usage and behaviors in the United States. Since 1998, Edison's Infinite Dial Report has covered everything from streaming audio to social media, and of course now, podcasting. This is simply a must-read for any content marketing leader. And this year is no exceptions, and there are some interesting results to look through. When it comes to podcasting, the report notes that there's a significant increase in the percentage of Americans over the age of 12 who have at least tried at some point a podcast in their lives. The report found that 177 million Americans, that's roughly the same number of Americans that have actually tried Facebook, have tried a podcast in the last year. However, and perhaps most interesting in this year's study, for the first time in, well, almost a decade, the growth of podcasting may or may not have hit a bump in the road. In Edison's other quarterly study, their Share of Ears study, they found that the share of time listening to podcasts actually decreased from 2020 to 2021, from 6% to 5% share of ear. Then when the Infinite Dial reported on the monthly podcast listening, we see that it actually went down in 2022 as opposed to 2021. So has podcasting growth peaked? Have we seen peak growth podcasting? No, says Edison, maybe not. This may only be a blip because, as the report notes, the context of Americans working from home, returning to their offices, and other implications from the COVID-19 pandemic may have actually created a temporary surge in 2021 or maybe a temporary dip in 2022. We may see growth again in the coming year. All in all, the report goes through a number of fascinating findings that is going to help any business determine the right approach for podcasting for itself. Our take, well, podcasting is here to stay. But much like websites, blogs, email newsletters, resource centers, and pretty much every other formatted communication, the key for businesses that want to take advantage of this medium is not look at this as a way to bring their marketing content to audio, but rather look to media companies for inspiration. It's not about taking your marketing into an audio format. It's about developing a show that people want to listen to. And that's it. That's 3 minutes of news that you need to lead in content marketing. I'm Robert Rose, and remember, it's your story to tell. Tell it well. I'll see you next week.